Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome if you're new here. Have you been super busy lately? I know I sure have, and when I get busy, then I tend to go for the convenience factor and end up eating out at fast food or restaurants. So this week, I plan to set myself up for success by creating some healthy freezer meal options. So not only are these healthy, but they're simple, convenient, and they're super tasty. So grab yourself some ingredients, a few freezer bags, and a Sharpie, and let's go ahead and get into it. We are starting with a beautiful Italian ground turkey skillet meal. I begin by labeling my freezer bag with the title and directions for cooking, as well as any suggestions for serving, in case I need to give these meals away for any reason. I sometimes write the date too, and these are good for about 3 months in the freezer. So that just helps me keep track of food rotation in my freezer. I'll be using my handy freezer bag holders today to help me hold my bags up and open. But if you don't have these at home, you can easily use like a tea pitcher or place your bag inside something and roll the top around the rim of it. Start by tossing in 1 pound of ground turkey and pressing it into the bottom of the freezer bag. Now we dump in a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, and 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. Next, we're throwing in 1 cup of halved grape or cherry tomatoes, 1 cup of zucchini noodles. You can make those with a spiralizer or just buy frozen. 1 cup of diced fresh green beans, 1 can of drained and rinsed cannellini beans, 2 tablespoons of pesto sauce, and 3 tablespoons of tomato sauce. Finally, we can remove the bag and press it flat to remove as much air as we can from the bag and seal it. I also like to try to press mine as flat as possible because it just lays a lot nicer in the freezer. Here it is prepared. I serve it with angel hair pasta and garnish with parsley and Parmesan cheese. This meal has so many delicious flavors. My husband isn't a huge fan of pasta, but even he loves this meal. Next, we're preparing a Southwest taco skillet. I've got the freezer bag prepared, so I'll quickly just get it secured into the holder. So again, I start by dropping in my pound of ground turkey and pressing it toward the bottom of the bag. For seasoning here, I'm adding in 1/2 teaspoon of salt and pepper and 1 tablespoon of the Southwest chipotle seasoning, 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, and a can of drained and rinsed pinto beans, along with a cup of zucchini noodles, and about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of pickled jalapenos. And that's it. Remove the bag, press it flat to remove any air, and seal it tight. We serve ours with some jasmine rice that I make in the Instant Pot to keep it simple. I also like to top it with a little cheese and some guacamole or avocado and salsa. Next up, we are preparing this versatile turkey sausage veggie skillet. I start by preparing my produce. I'm going to need 1 diced red bell pepper and about a cup of spinach chopped. We also need to prepare 1 medium or large russet potato. So first I diced it into about 1-inch pieces. Now we can place it into a bowl and heat it in the microwave for about 3 to 4 minutes and allow it to cook. While our potato is cooking in the microwave, we can get our freezer bag ready to go. We start by dumping in our ground turkey and pressing it into the bottom of the bag. For this one, we're going to add in 1/4 teaspoon of all of our seasonings: salt, pepper, thyme, paprika, and cayenne pepper. Next, we dump in our cooked potato and our red peppers and spinach. That simple. Now we can remove our freezer bag, press it flat, remove any air, and seal it. I cook this in my skillet with 2 eggs as a scramble. It's great as is in a bowl or could be rolled up in a tortilla for a delicious breakfast burrito. Last, we're preparing a low-carb green chili turkey skillet. So start by preparing the bag and getting it set into the holder. Then add in 1 pound of ground turkey and press it into the bottom of the bag. Next, we add in a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground pepper. Now we can dump in a jar of salsa verde. A 12-ounce or 16-ounce bottle works perfect for this. I'm using 16 ounces this time. Now I'm adding in the last of my bag of frozen zucchini noodles, which is about a cup, and 1 small can of diced green chilies. Super simple, right? Go ahead and remove the bag, press it flat to remove the air, and seal it up. Here it is served with a sweet potato. This is also great on top of a bed of rice. I know it's not the most beautiful meal, but it sure is tasty. All right, everyone, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you feel like you can set yourself up for success by creating some delicious and healthy freezer meal options. If you're interested in trying any of these out, you can go ahead and check out all of the ingredients listed down in the description box below, and I will see you in next week's video. Have a great week.